Hey, what's up YouTube? Chris H with Tech You Should Buy. Now, before I get into my iPad Pro 9.7 review, I do want to give you a little bit of a background in regards to me and Apple products. Now, for as far as I can remember, I have owned an Apple product. I owned the first iPhone. I've had the 4S, the 5, the 5S, the 6, and even to now I've used the 6S Plus. And even when it came to iPads, I used the original iPad. I had the iPad 2. I think I had my wife has the Mini. I had the Air and the Air 2. So I absolutely love Apple products. So when I bought the iPad Pro 9.7, I was expecting to love it, just like every other Apple product that I've had. Now, don't get me wrong, as an iPad, it is a fantastic iPad. But after you buy the actual tablet itself and you get the keyboard accessory and the Apple Pencil, it's gonna run you pretty close to $900. Now, is it worth it? I don't know. Let's find out. Much like its older brother, the 9.7-inch iPad Pro boasts some pretty impressive specs. It features a 9.7-inch 2048 by 1536 LED display. It also features a True Tone display, which will actually adapt to the color of the room that you're in and make the screen either a little bit whiter or a little bit more yellow, depending on your lighting conditions. It also features an A9X chip with an M9 coprocessor, 2 GB of RAM, a 12 megapixel iSight camera that'll shoot video in 4K and up to 30 frames per second, and a front-facing camera that'll shoot in 720p. You have storage options of 32, 128, and 256 gigabytes. You get Wi-Fi and cellular. Comes in rose gold, space gray, silver, and gold, and weighs less than a pound. As a media consumption device, this is hands down one of the best ones out there. The display is gorgeous for watching movies, the applications are standard iPad applications, nothing too amazing there, and everything else is pretty good. The 12 megapixel camera takes good photos in good light, and it's nice that the 9.7-inch model features live photos, something that its older brother lacks. And just like every other iPad I've owned, the battery life has met or exceeded expectations, getting the standard 10 hours of Wi-Fi, browsing the internet, and watching videos, and I absolutely had no issue getting multiple days of standby time. With the A9X chip, the device handles multitasking with ease, and the True Tone display is pretty handy, especially when reading text on websites and books. Now, my biggest gripe is what more or less makes this iPad a Pro. The Apple keyboard is small and in my opinion really hard to type on. In fact, I did a speed test comparison, and let's just say even after 2 weeks of trying to just get comfortable with the smaller keyboard, I don't think I would ever be able to type as fast on the iPad Pro compared to my MacBook Pro. So one of the accessories that you can get with the iPad Pro is the Apple Pencil. Now, I love the look of the Apple Pencil. It's very sleek, it's very modern, and it works great. I mean, when you're drawing little doodles and writing notes, it is absolutely incredible. It is hands down the best stylus I've ever used. Now, for me, I'm not a student, so I won't be using it much for taking notes. And to be honest, I'm not much of an artist. I don't really draw very well. I really didn't see myself using this very much, and I didn't. This pretty much just sat on my coffee table collecting dust. So I would say that, if you're an artist or if you're a student and you're looking to use your iPad as a note-taking device, invest in this. It's $100, but it works incredible. After owning the iPad Pro 9.7 for 2 weeks, it is hands down, in my opinion, one of the best media-consuming monsters that throws in a few pro features here and there. For some, this could replace your home computer. For most, you're still going to use this device as you would normally use any other iPad, which isn't a bad thing though. For the price, especially if you're using this as a laptop replacement, it's really hard to recommend forking over $900 for the complete package. Now, if you need an iPad for basic tasks like web browsing, watching videos, and some productivity thrown in, consider the iPad Air 2 or the iPad Mini. It's going to save you hundreds of dollars in the long run. Now, if you're an artist and love to draw and want to do it digitally and you want something under 10 inches, then yes, the iPad Pro 9.7 inch is a great choice. The keyboard, on the other hand, I cannot recommend. I'm really hoping there might be a better third-party keyboard out there. I'm Chris H with Tech You Should Buy. Please thumbs up and subscribe. I hope everyone out there is doing well, and you'll see me in the next video.